Hi guys, it's Millwall here, and this is our fast score prediction for the game against Wigan away on Saturday. Of course, last night, luckily again, all the results went our way, so somehow it is still in our hands. So moving on to the game on Saturday, of course, when teams sit back and defend, we never usually get the 3 points, but luckily for us, Wigan need to come at us because they need the 3 points just as much as we do, so hopefully that can work in our favour. So I'm going to go for a 2-0 win with Fleming and Saville to get the goals. Come lines.
Hello Millwall Tube, this is my prediction for the Wigan game this Saturday. Well, after the last game yesterday, I'm laughing but I should be crying. Who knows what the result's going to be. I've got to be confident and say that we're going to get something out of it, and I'm going to go for a 1-0 win to Millwall, a nervous 1-0 win. And I'm going to go for Bradshaw to score the goal, but who knows. I thought we played quite well in the second half, but we got to score. One mistake against a team who never looked like they was going to do much. We have more of the possession and we come away with a 1-0 loss. It looks like it's in other teams' hands now, and dare I say it, but any team who's going to replace us in the playoffs, as long as it ain't West Brom, I can sleep easy. Come on, you Lions.
Hi, I'm Millwall Tube. This is my pre-match prediction for Saturday's away game at Wigan. Before I do that, I want to touch on Tuesday night's home game against Birmingham, where we was quite poor in the first half, but much improved in the second. Albeit we never got a point out of the game, or we was much improved. Can't really fault Rowett for the players not taking their chances, but what I can fault him for is leaving it a bit late to bring the subs on that can make an impact. Malone was obviously totally gassed by the end of the game. And talking of Malone, what the hell was he thinking with that attempted Rabona when you're 1-0 down in the opposition penalty box? It was laughable, to be honest with you. So that peeved me off no end. But yeah, unfortunately, we never took our chances that we did create. And although we was improved, we never really tested their keeper into a high quality save. So it was disappointing. It almost seems like they don't want to make the playoffs for some particular reason. I know it sounds stupid to say it, but they didn't look like a team that had intent on Tuesday night. Let's hope it gives them a little jolt for Saturday. Moving on to Saturday's game, I'm going to predict a 1-0 draw, purely because Wigan are fighting for their lives, and I think mathematically they've still got a chance. So they're going to want something out of the game. But we're going to be desperate to get something as well. But yeah, unfortunately, I think we're going to go for a 1-1 draw. And I think that Coops might get our goal. So come on, you Lions.
Video to Millwall Tube for the match prediction against Wigan on Saturday. After last night, I really don't know where to go with this. This could be any score, really. There's not even any form going into it. Last 6 games, we pick up a very good point against West Brom, pick up a great point against Luton, beat Preston, who are right up our bums, and then we can't beat Huddersfield at home, we can't beat Hull away, and we can't beat Birmingham at home. Last night, Birmingham game, we absolutely battered them without really testing the keeper. He made 1 or 2 half-decent saves. It's got to the stage now where Romain Eze must start. That's unquestionable. Rowett, if you don't start him, then you're void of ideas. You have to think about what you're doing. Ollie Burke, probably his best game since he joined us on loan. Still don't understand what he offers. He can beat a man with pace, hit the touchline, and don't know where to go from it. He'll just run off the pitch. Vogelsammer, probably his best game in a long time. Still absolute rubbish. Scott Malone. Look, last 20 minutes, could not run. He was like running in mud. The man hasn't kicked a ball in 4 or 5 months, and yet you stuck him in for 90 minutes football. Billy Mitchell, come back a couple of weeks ago. Yet you've got Saville, who's played pretty much every game of the season. You take him off and leave Billy Mitchell on for 90 minutes. So, and again, he's running out of ideas. You've got Callum Stiles, could quite easily come on to Scott Malone at left back. Yet you bring him in on midfield, take Saville off. We need a goal. We're in a hunt for a goal. You bring on eventually bring on SA with 7 minutes to go, but you bring on Mason Bennett with 7 minutes to go, but you've got no striker. What's the point of bringing on all these nice wingers who can beat players and put the ball in the box if you've got no one there to nod it in? Fleming, gone missing last few weeks. Vogelsammer don't offer anything. Watmore offers nothing. Romain Esse must start. Every Millwall fan in the world can see it. So why can't Row it? Is it just being stubborn? Onto the game. I've had my little rant now. Onto the game against Wigan. Seriously, I think the best we can hope for is a draw. We're never ever good when we go to Wigan. We're going to have to settle for a draw and hope that everyone around us again messes it all up. It's got the stage now where, and we knew this a few weeks ago, it's going to come down to the Blackburn game. We all know that. So the end of the season will be on the last game of the season to decide what happens. We've had it every year for the last 2 or 3 years. It's going to happen. It was always going to happen. I can't really see us beating Wigan. I've just booked up tickets and somewhere to stay in Blackpool, and I now wish I hadn't. I don't know what to say. But yeah, I'm going to stick my neck out and say a 1-1 draw and I don't know, Cooper to score. Because, I mean, even his header's in the box. For a man that high, he's got no direction on his headers. He don't know where it's going. But I'm just going to hope that one of his headers comes up the top of his head and bounces in. But that's my Millwall Tube prediction for Saturday. Not a happy Millwall fan. Come on, you Lions.
Hi, I'm Millwall Tube. This is my score prediction for the game on this Saturday against Wigan away. Well, what can I say about Birmingham? That was absolutely horrendous, that game. The amount of chances we had and just could not score any. It is really quite worrying with the lack of goals we have scored lately, out of all these really good chances we're having. But on to Wigan, I'm not feeling good about this at all. I think the players are starting to bottle it now. Like the way they were going around the pitch, and I think they might have lost it in the head a bit. I think we're going to bottle this, and I'm going to go with a 2-0 defeat against Wigan. I just don't see us bouncing back again. And it's a shame to say that because we've had such a good season, but I think we've just bottled it now, and I think we've reached as far as we can go. So I'm going to say a 2-0 loss. Hopefully I'm wrong though. Come on, you Lions.
Tube. Yeah, that was a tough one to take, wasn't it? Last night. And there's a formula for playing against Millwall, and Neil Warnock was the one who sussed it out, and other teams have just copied. So what you do is you sit back and you hit us on the break, and we haven't got those technical skills in and around the box to score a goal. You know, we score from open play and on the counter-attack ourselves, or from a set piece. And if our set pieces don't work, then we're pretty much in trouble. So the best I can hope for is a 1-1 draw at Wigan, and I'm going to go for someone like Jake Cooper maybe to get a headed goal from a set piece. But I think our race might be run now. So come on, you
Millwall Tube. This is my prediction for the game against Wigan on Saturday. Can't believe how lucky we were from last night's results. All the results went our way. Seems like fate. Almost we're gonna get into the playoffs and hopefully into the Prem. To be honest with you, I don't really think we deserve it with our last few performances, but that's another story. Wigan away. They have to really fight hard to stay in the league, so it's not going to be easy. But we usually play better when teams come on to us, because they're going to have to come on to us because they need to win. So with that in mind, I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to Millwall. I'm going to go for Bradshaw and Burke to get the goals. Come on, you Lions.